The preseason is over. The Detroit Lions take a loss. But when it comes to preseason, it doesn't matter if you win or lose. 0-16, we were 4-0 in the preseason, but 2011 we're 4-0 as well. We took an L here, but there is a lot to talk about, and we're going to get into it right now. What's going on, YouTube, and welcome to Detroit Lions Talk with MicroMike. We talk all things Detroit Lions, news, rumors, analysis, breakdown, and everything regarding our franchise. In this video, we're talking about the reflection of preseason 1, Dan Campbell era, everything that took place, a new quarterback, a new defense. How did it look? I got my notes, and I got some things I really wanted to spotlight, good, bad, and the ugly for this team. But before we do that, hit that like button. Let's get to 300 likes in this video. I'm curious to see what you guys think too in the comment section of the game. Also, if you're not a subscriber, let's get to 15,000 subscribers. With your help, I know it can get it done. Let's jump into it. We're going to go ahead and talk about the first string offense really quick. Now, the two drives that Jared Goff in the first string offense took place, there's a lot of things to look at it. First off, it is literally good and bad. The first drive that the Detroit Lions offense did was absolutely atrocious. 3 and out. It looked really bad. It looked like they woke up at the wrong side of the bed. The Buffalo Bills defense dominated, and we looked toast. Then the second drive came in with Jared Goff. In my opinion, it looked much better. Jared Goff had time in the pocket, and that was the essential difference from the first drive to the second drive. The offensive line protected Jared Goff, and we've seen if you can protect Jared Goff, he can distribute the football out there. Tyrell Williams was getting the football, was catching it. Extreme shout out to Tyrell Williams. He's shown that he can be a guy, a piece for Jared Goff when it comes to that wide receiver, because that's one of the question marks. How is the wide receivers going to look? Well, Tyrell Williams looked fairly well, in my opinion. It looked pretty good, did the best he can do. We didn't see Brashard Perriman at all, not there. Hit that like button. Let's get to 300 likes in this video. With your help, I know it can get done. Smash that like button. Let's get that Lions content out there. With that said, we've seen Amon-Ra St. Brown, the Lions rookie. This guy shined. He showed that he can get open. He's feisty. He's exactly what we needed to get with a rookie wide receiver. My expectations of him just went up, and they're fairly high already given the fact of the type of person he is. But he has shown almost like a veteran presence already. It's awesome. Great draft pick by the Lions. Now, DeAndre Swift did not play an offense today. It was Jamaal Williams. Jamaal Williams fared okay. I'm not going to say explosive. I'm not going to say great. I'm not going to say bad. A lot of runs in the middle, gaining of 2 yards, dive plays. Then we had a 5-yard gain. That was a little bit too. It didn't feel like the offensive line opened up the holes the best. I think that could have been better. The pass protection a little bit better than the run blocking, but not too bad from that perspective. Now let's go ahead and talk about the second and third strings of offense. When it comes to the Detroit Lions quarterback position, Tim Boyle did not play well. He actually got hit, and I'm going to dispel a rumor. He's perfectly fine. It seemed like that. And same with Evan Baum. He is a backup when it comes to the center position and guard. He got hit. I wanted to dispel the rumor there that it was not serious. I know a lot of people worrying about it in the comment section. He seems to be okay. But Tim Boyle did not look that good. A lot of dropped balls on offense here. It was not good to see. Victor Bolden did not do well. We've seen him do well in camp, but he did not shine today, dropping footballs, underperformed. The second string offensive line looked bad, in my opinion, not very good. We got some issues there, and we got some issues at guard, and we got some issues at tackle. With that said, we just need to have 1 or 2 of these guys start to shine, because it's not like the whole offensive line is going to be injured. Let's go to third string. David Blau looked very good. He looked comfortable, but he had more time in the pocket, in my opinion, on the offensive line. He distributed the ball well, and looked solid. So this quarterback position, I think, opened up a little bit more, in my opinion. On offense, there was a couple notable players I want to talk about as a backup role. Reynolds, the running back, we just signed this guy. He looked awesome. This guy has a twitchiness to him. He just came in out of nowhere, scored a touchdown, looked shifty, looked swifty. He potentially just jumped in there as one of the running backs for the Detroit Lions. Want to see him more in preseason games, but man, given the circumstance, we just signed this guy, he looked very good. Tom Kennedy was solid at wide receiver. He was catching everything, did a very good job. I love seeing Tom Kennedy. I know he's been trying to make the Lions team for years now, but with all the wide receiver issues, he was not one of them. He did well. Lions defense, a lot of things to look up here. First, I thought the interior defensive line did not play as good as I thought it was going to be. The Lions were getting rushed, and we're talking about the starters here, and it felt fairly easy for the Buffalo Bills to run over the Detroit Lions. Ali McNeil, though, he stood out, made some good stops. I really liked what he did. It's a very good draft pick, in my opinion, from that standpoint. When it comes to starters, it was hard to really grasp how Jeffrey Okudah as well as Amani was doing because Trubisky was throwing 5, 10-yard passes, so you couldn't really get a good grasp on there. Mike Ford was all over the field. You can see it again. He's definitely good. Subscribe to the channel. Let's get to 15K. Let's get to 15,000 subscribers, and with your help, it can get done. The more subscribers we get, the more chance that this video, this channel gets out there and the content gets pushed out. One pride, let's get it. The linebackers, we're not going to talk about Derek Barnes right now. We'll get to him specifically. Other than that, they didn't impress me at all. Really, the middle of the field was getting eaten up a little bit. There is definitely work to be done. Let's go into the second and third string. Derek Barnes, linebacker, looked really good. This guy was not getting faked. He was hitting his target, getting a sack. Derek Barnes definitely looks to be potentially a starter. I've been talking about this since we drafted him. I think he'll eventually be a starter fairly quickly, and he should be. He stood out to me. Julian Okwara was a massive standout. He was winning his one-on-ones every single play. He was playing second and third string. Julian Okwara stood out in a positive note. If this guy can stay healthy, he's going to really elevate the defensive line. Kevin Strong did well. What's funny is I thought the interior of the Detroit Lions defensive lines would be more dominant and the pass rush a little bit lackluster. It was the opposite. The Lions' edges was getting after it. The blitzes were work, something that we didn't see last year at all. The quarterback was just sitting in the pocket all last year with Patricia's scheme. Not the case this time. Very good, and I'm happy to see that from a defensive perspective. Special teams, Jack Fox is Jack Fox. The guy punted some massive bombs. We know what we got from him as well. Victor Bolden muffed a punt. He's definitely not doing well with the lights on him. And Bullock, the kicker, made every field goal. He was good to go for the Lions on field goals, so it's nice to see that. With that said, it's not like the field goals were that long. You still want to see how this goes in camp, but he's definitely the guy. It looks to be the job, unless the Lions pick up somebody else because Gonzalez did not get a chance to kick. But special teams coverage was very good. I love special teams. It was a highlight last year, and it continues to be a highlight this year. The coverage was phenomenal. Players that are trending up, in my opinion, no doubt about it, is Reynolds, running back, completely trending up. Tyrell Williams, Amon-Ra St. Brown, all trending up there. Jermar Jefferson got a few plays in there. He didn't play a whole lot, but I felt like he did okay. Obviously, he was injured, so we wanted to just see him on the field. So considering that we seen him on the field, that was a trending up. Darren Fells did Darren Fells. I thought he did all right as well. I think he's trending up too. The defensive ends for the Detroit Lions, definitely trending up. Trending down, no, it's not David Blau. He is trending up. Trending down would be Tim Boyle. I didn't feel like his production was that good. He has a strong arm, but it was not working out well. With that said, his offensive line was not protecting him. I felt like he just had seconds in the pocket. But he is trending down, in my opinion. Victor Bolden definitely trending down. What was going on with that? I don't know. Brashard Perryman, didn't see anything from him. Obviously, the injury thing, he didn't really play. But when you're not playing, you're trending down. The Lions linebacking core, besides Derek Barnes, still, I want to see more from them. Not that good, in my opinion. I felt like Buffalo, whether it be the first, second, or third string, was just going in on it. Injuries, also trending down. Don't want to see any more injuries, and that's really it. All in all, it was a fun to see the Detroit Lions football team finally under Dan Campbell. Dan Campbell trending up. It's not like he's blowing up or going insane on the sideline, anything like that. He didn't make any boo-boos when it comes to timeouts or any controversial thing such as that. I like that they went for 2 points because you don't want to tie in preseason, even though we lost by a field goal, or by 2 points, not a field goal. Not that bad. Jared Goff, I still want to see some more. Definitely want to see some more, but the offensive line is got to hold to protect Jared Goff. That's how we're going to win, is the offensive line. If the offensive line stinks, Jared Goff is going to stink. If the offensive line does well, I think he will do much better. And we've seen that from the first drive to the second drive. Clearly, the offensive line was the main factor in my opinion. With that said, hey, we are live for the One Pride podcast on Thursday on my channel. Make sure you're there. It's going to be a fun, interactive show. You don't have to be a Lions fan. You can be any fan of any team. You come in with questions, and we will answer them. Fantasy football, Detroit Lions, whatever football team. Hey, it's all about having fun. It's all about having a great time. Lions versus whoever. We're going to do every single game preseason, NFL regular season, except for Thanksgiving Day game on this channel for the live watch party. So get ready for that and dropping videos every single day. So hit that notification bell so you don't miss out.